Welcome to Radar Cars. I'm Brian, your host, and today we're going to be talking about how the GT500 is going to kick the bottom of the Corvette C8. Rosy little bottom. Firstly, thank you all so much. Praise the Lord, we are almost at 5,000 subscribers. Hopefully you consider subscribing and hitting the bell because we do things a little bit different here and you're going to want to be in the know. If you're wondering why I'm comparing these two cars, actually I started this whole thing about comparing these two cars 2 weeks ago. It's because I'm a car guy and we don't like to be pigeonholed into buying specific types of cars. We like to just buy awesome cars. And many of us are actually deciding between the C8 and the GT500. These cars are interchangeable to car guys. Doesn't matter if they're in the same class or not. Doesn't matter if you want to call one a muscle car or you want to call one an airplane. Doesn't matter. They're awesome cars. We vote with our wallets. Especially because Ford is blurring the lines with the GT350s, with the performance packages on the Mustang GTs, with the GT500s. They are blurring the lines between muscle cars and track cars. That's what we're about to discuss. Am I making sense? I think I'm making sense. Case in point, me, your host Brian. I was considering the GT500. I even had one with no markup, and I chose the C8. Or did I? Time's gonna tell over the next few months how this is gonna roll out. All I can promise is it's gonna be awesome, God willing. So why should you buy a 2020 GT500 over a 2020 C8? Badassery. American muscle, baby. The GT500 is a Mustang, a world-renowned icon that is beloved by many a car guy and gal, yours truly included. That's why my last two cars have been Mustangs. That's why I drive a GT350 now. The GT500 has personality, it has soul, and the 2020 GT500 takes that even higher, as it is a Mustang like no other before it, by far. You have never seen anything like this. It is the biggest, baddest, meanest Mustang to ever tear up the streets, period. Except for that effeminate dial. You know that little turny thing? Let me shift into drive. Yeah, baby, let me shift into drive. There is nothing like a Mustang GT. If you drive one, you'll understand. That's why, as I said, I've had two. That's why I always want to have a Mustang in my lineup. Power. The GT500 has 760 horsepower, while the C8 only has 495 up its skirt. The C8 may take it off the line, maybe, but it's going to get destroyed in the quarter mile, or anytime you want to pass someone on the highway. The GT500 has way more usable power, period. Supercar Performance. The GT500 just did the 0 to 100 to 0 in 10.6 seconds, shattering the records of its competitors. It beat the Camaro, it beat Dodge, it beat every other muscle car out there. It just took a dump on every other muscle car out there in this test. They sped up from 0 to 100 miles an hour and then hit those industry-leading 16.5-inch rotors, bringing them back down to 0 in 10.6 seconds. I find that exciting. The GT500 is no slouch. There is no slouching here, except for that dial. Oh, you want to race me, bro? Let me just dial into drive. You know I love you, Ford. What's up? Give me a hug. Aww. You know I'm just messing around. If I hopefully get a GT500 someday, I will just mod that. I'll put like one of those old-fashioned phone dials on there. 2 words, track performance. Speaking firsthand from my experience in my GT350, Mustangs are now to be feared on the racetrack. That's right, a Mustang, a muscle car, is to be feared on a racetrack. But with a physics-defying GT350, I can tell you right now that Mustang has transcended car classes. That's right, Mustang has transcended car classes. The lines are blurred. It's not the same game anymore, guys. Porsches now fear the GT350 on the track. Corvettes are getting passed left and right on the track. It's gonna kick the C8's rosy little bottom. Rosy bottom. Bottom's rosy because it's been spanked. It's no joke, and if you don't believe me, hit the comment and I'll send you plenty of links. Of course, you gotta have a good driver in the car. So if the GT500 has improved handling over the GT350, and it has 760 horsepower, and that power is controlled by a computer-controlled DCT transmission that shifts in 80 milliseconds, are you guys serious? 80 milliseconds? 80 milliseconds? Love it! Awesome technology. It's a good time to be a car guy or gal. because I do have at least 3% of viewers that are gals. What's up, my little homelets? I'll tell you one thing. You can bet the GT500 is going to be nasty on the track. By the way, that's right, I said 80 milliseconds. And for those of you who skipped math class like me, there are 1,000 milliseconds in every second. And I'm not good at math, but I'm pretty sure that's faster than a hummingbird fart. You know how hummingbirds do, boy? With their little tiny hummingbird butts, how could a fart be any slower than that? 80 milliseconds. Thank you, Ford. How cool would it be to kick butt on the drag strip, hit a couple of buttons, and then kick butt on the track? And trust me, the GT500 has the advanced technology to do both. Let's dig in. Contrary to what some haters or at least non-believers think, this isn't just a Mustang with a supercharger. Although that in and of itself is awesome, but it's an advanced technological masterpiece with computerized systems designed to harness all this power in an optimal way. They're not just throwing a blower on here and letting you guys shred tires. No, 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 no! 9! Pardon my Russian. So for example, besides that saliva-inducing power in buttery smooth shifts, there are advanced control systems that let you put your foot down and keep the car under control while kicking butt at the track. So what I'm trying to say is, in short, there are advanced systems that let you squeeze all of the power and performance out of this vehicle and stay in control. There are 5 different drive modes, letting you get 5 different experiences of driving and letting you get the best of each experience. Drag strip mode, you can count on it. Track mode, you can count on it. And you can count on Ford to give it their all to make a meteorite of a car that's gonna kick all of our butts in the grill. It's gonna kick all of our butt faces. I think the face of our butt. Don't think so? Ask yourself this. Has Ford ever let you down with the GT350? Has Ford ever let you down with the GT500? Imagine what it's going to be like to drive the 2020 GT500. The GT500 has the largest front brakes of any domestic sports coupe, with rotors that are 16.5 inches and wheels that are wrapped in Pilot Sport Cup 2s for supercar traction. Why else is the GT500 going to beat the pants off of the Corvette C8? Exclusivity. There's only going to be 5,000 of the 2020s made. And guess what? They're going to be hand-built. They're going to be hand-built, not mass-produced like the C8. And nothing beats a hand-built engine with the signature of the mechanic written right on the block. Nothing. Nothing beats the precision manufacturing of a hand-built engine. And every single GT500 engine is going to be hand-built by one mechanic. It may look like every other Mustang out there from the side and from the back, but that's not a bad thing. The Mustang GT is sexy as. I know, I had one. And also the front end design of this car is second to none in my humble opinion. Just look at it. That was the sound of my jaw hitting the floor. That was the sound of me swimming in my saliva. It's got worse. To me, this front end beats the C8 hands down. To me, this is the hottest front end I have ever seen in a car, in my humble opinion. So don't beat me up in the comments. Your host is very fragile right now. Some people call the GT500 a basking shark. Some people call the C8 a Fiero. We're never going to satisfy everybody. But one thing is for sure, both cars are super hot and cosmetically moddable. If you don't like it, change it. That's another great thing about Mustang. Mods galore. Mustangs are like Barbie dolls for guys. It's like a guy's Barbie doll. It's just like play with it, change its clothes and stuff. That's what we do. Is it just me? Anyway, my point is that there are a ton more mods for Mustangs than there are for Corvettes. Arguably. Go check out American Muscle if you don't believe it. And by the way, you can also work on this car yourself. Now, I don't want to sell the C8 short. I did just hear that they said that you'll be more able to work on the C8 yourself as well. But the Mustang, you can just roll up the sleeves and dive in. And you can do it for cheaper too. It's an exciting time to be into cars for sure. And that's why I'm considering a GT500 for purchase, if I can get into enough recycle bins to find enough cans to afford one, God willing. Remember, this is and always will be a Mustang channel. I always want to have a Mustang in the lineup and hopefully get an awesome garage of lots of cars in the future. I can't do that without you guys, so please like and subscribe and hit the bell and share the channel. Help me grow your channel. Make sure you share with friends and family and frenemies and do cold calls in the middle of the night advertising, and I'll continue to put out content for you guys. By the way, if you want to contribute to the GT500 fund, be sure to use my links to go shopping on Amazon below and buy some nice F11. You won't be disappointed. As always remember the motto, always be kinder than necessary, and who else can always use the word always 5 times in a sentence? Love you guys.